What's up guys? Today's video I'm going to go over the phenomenon of yield farming. But first, for me to talk about yield farming, you must understand DeFi. Okay? DeFi, which also stands for decentralized finance, is a movement that has been at the forefront of innovation of the blockchain space. What makes DeFi unique, you ask? Well, it's simply because they're permissionless, meaning that anyone with internet connection and a supported wallet can interact with them. In addition, they typically don't require any custodians and or middlemen. In other words, they're trustless. So what new use cases do these properties enable? That's your question, right? Here's the answer. It is a new way to earn with your cryptocurrency holding using permissionless liquidity protocols. It allows anyone to earn passive income using decentralized ecosystems on blockchain. As a result, yield farming may change how investors hodl their cryptocurrency. Because why would you keep your assets idle when you can put them to work for you? You know what I'm saying? In the mean, because think about it. If you were to hold a coin, because why? Because you believe in the project, right? You believe in the project, you got it at a good price, now you're just waiting for it to, go parabolic, as BitBoy Crypto would say, or to the moon. Why not put that coin to work? Now they can reward you with more coins. That makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys. So what is yield farming? Yield farming can also sometimes be referred to as liquidity mining. It's a way to generate rewards with cryptocurrency holdings. In simple terms, it just means locking up your crypto and getting rewards. But then you may ask, how is it different from staking? In some sense, yield farming is parallel to staking, but there's a lot more complexity in the background of yield farming. In many cases, it works with users called liquidity providers that add funds to liquidity pools. So what is a liquidity pool? It's basically a smart contract that contains funds. In return for providing liquidity to the pool, LPs, liquidity providers, get rewards, aka the passive income. That reward may come from the fees generated from users' interaction with the platform that you're providing liquidity for. Alright, so now that we went over what yield farming is, I'm going to show you how to, one of the simplest ways, or this is a protocol called Pancakeswap. Like I said, the protocols are the middleman, and you can do this on, there's other protocols that you can do farming on, but this is just one that I'm choosing for this example. The process is kind of the same on the other ones. There's Pancakeswap, Uniswap, there's other ones. So I'm going to just do it on this. Simply, first, what you would do, you would connect your wallet. The one that I use is called MetaMask. If you don't have MetaMask, I'll have a video in the description on how to make MetaMask, how to make a MetaMask account. You can use other wallets like Trust Wallet or Coinbase, but just make sure that if you're going to use Pancakeswap, that you're on the BNB or the Smart Chain network, because BNB is built on the Binance blockchain. Uniswap, I think, is built on the Ethereum blockchain, so you would have to use the Ethereum network, which would be Ethereum mainnet. Okay, so now that we got that covered, your wallet's connected, you would make sure you have BNB on your account, and I would say make sure that you have enough to also cover gas fees, because that is a thing. Okay, so let's say you want to say 1, so you put 1. This is the conversion rate. 1 BNB will give you 44 cake, right? So once you've done that, you would hit swap. You're gonna swap it. That means you now have cake on your account, and the balance would show up here. Okay, so when you do that, you're then going to go to liquidity, right? And you hit add liquidity. So first you want to add BNB, then you're going to hit cake, right? And then since you have coins here, since you would have already added the cake to your account, you would have a balance, right? And then you would hit probably max if you want, hit max. Once you do that, something down here would say confirm. You hit confirm, go through the motion, and then you'll be ready to go. Now, I would say that sometimes the transaction may not go through, and that may be solely because the price of cake is probably fluctuating at a high rate at the time that you're doing this process. So the way to cover that is you would come here to settings, and you would increase your slippage tolerance, right? Now that depends. I honestly wouldn't go over 2%, because that could like get pretty costly. But if you're that pressed on doing it and you have the money to burn, go for it. But I probably do like 1%. You feel me? So once you've done that, you add liquidity. Now what you would do is you would simply go to earn, the earn section. Make sure you hit farms, right? And since we now have added liquidity in the cake BNB format, you would then come here and then you would hit enable. Okay, obviously, damn, see, no, because I didn't do it, right? You see, they're trying to teach my money. Okay, so, and then bam, you are earning through Pancakeswap. You are now yield farming. Okay, so every day, you will notice that you will come here and see how much cake you've earned, or how much basically your profit you're making, and then you have to, if you want to reinvest it, you would harvest it, you would put it back in. Okay, now you see the APR. This is your percentage PR. That's the rate that you're gonna be earning at. Okay, so that's the rate you're gonna be earning cake, and also the BNB that you're gonna make from the fees that from the persons that are using this protocol. Okay, now when you start earning, you're gonna have this harvest and or a compound button. Okay, you don't have the option to come back here every time and then hit the compound. Now, sometimes I know some guys on some sites you may see APR, and then some sites you may see APY. Now, the difference between it is APY means it's automatically compounded. Okay. Now, to make this passive and almost automatic, because I'm on other miners and yielders, and you do forget to come back and harvest or recompound. You know what I mean? The sites that I'm using, that you have to come there every day, aka see my soldier nodes video, and you gotta recompound it. You gotta come here manually and hit the compound button, you know, which can be annoying. But for this, what you can do is, because you're gonna forget sometimes. As humans, sometimes we get busy, stuff just slips our mind, right? You would come here, you're gonna go to the site called Auto Farm. And here you're gonna connect your account, and then it's gonna automatically compound the Pancakeswap earnings for you. Now, it should be known that by using this, it is gonna charge you some money. It's gonna charge a fee, but it's up to you if that's worth it. If you think you're gonna remember, then by all means keep it. Well, don't do it. You got it. But yeah, and that's the whole gambit. Of course, we know with everything there's pros and cons. Okay. And besides having to look out for scams, the risk that comes along with yield farming is something called impermanent loss. Impermanent loss refers to the reduction that occurs when the price of the assets you've deposited changes during the period between deposit and withdrawal. If the difference is more extensive, you have a higher loss. And if it's less, a smaller loss. The impermanent loss only becomes realized once it's withdrawn from the liquidity pool. The loss occurs as a result of depositing two cryptocurrencies into an automated market maker and withdrawing them at a later time with a difference in value, which is less than what you would have gotten if you had held the coins in your wallet. So it's basically the amount of money that you could have made if you didn't enter into the liquidity pool. In some cases, you might not even lose money, but your gain would be relatively lower than if you had kept the tokens untouched in your wallet, because you can only realize the loss once you've withdrawn your funds from the pool.